Yo, what's up, boys? It's another Matic Monday, bringing you another Ringside Beer Show, episode 35. It's your boy Jay Smooth here with
Alex. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Ringside Beer Show. We welcome you. Hit the subscribe button. Give us a follows on our social medias, and we just appreciate you guys. Thank you for your time.
Join us on the journey. Join us on the journey, because that's what it's about.
And we got Hector in the building. You know, Hector.
See.
Hey,
back.
Damn. You didn't have to say anything.
Again.
Looking like Dragon Ball Z over here, bro. What's up?
You know, I did a little song with my head. You know,
It's
dope.
Yeah,
I like it.
Hey, bro,
I dig it, dude.
It's
I dig
over
it.
9,000 right now.
All right.
Yes, it is.
How was your guys' weekend? Good.
Work.
Mine was great. I went to San Diego, got a little tan on, spent a little more money than I'd like to.
Little tan, bro. What are you talking about?
Hey, bro, this is tan for me, dude. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. When you can see that the watch has an imprint.
There we go. You're like, that was
Just so everybody can see how I'm not playing.
You're like, that was my shade on Friday.
That was prior to the weekend. This was after the weekend.
That was good, man.
No.
Dude, I went to Ontario Mills to take my Mason to Disneyland. Or not Disneyland, the Disney store.
It's pretty much like Disneyland.
That was pretty much
for a
it.
kid his age.
That's all we did. I hang out with my mom, got her some food, and we just hung out, kick it for a little
Mama.
There you go.
bit. Dear mama.
Shout out to the mamas.
Shout out to the mamas.
I know my mom watches the podcast. Hi, Mom.
I know. Hi.
Hi.
My mom does it. She doesn't believe in electronics, so she's like,
That's
nope.
I respect that.
That's true.
She's old
Hector's
school.
mom watches too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Little inside
Your
joke?
mama
Watches.
be watching.
Little
Hi, mama.
inside joke?
Hi, mama.
She's gonna kick your ass when she sees you.
She loves me. Dude, she would get rid of you and let me live in your room. She's like, Hector, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
We love Alex.
That's the kind of friends you want your kid bringing around.
That's true.
I know, man. I love your mom, dude. Love her. I'm not even playing. She makes some of the best food. Every time she has those taco parties and stuff, like, dude, his mom's food is so
I'm
good.
to take you up on that and see if it's really true.
The last time he came to my house, we had ceviche. We had
Everything, dude.
He ate everything in my house.
I had everything.
It wasn't just him. That was him. It was Billy. It was everybody.
My dad was there too for one of the fight. Yeah.
The squad.
It's
The
just
squad. But yeah, your pops was there with the taco. I don't know what you call it. Like, it's not the normal grill. It's like the one where it's flat, and then he was chopping away.
yeah.
You know,
That's
He
the
gets
only
down.
way to
He
make
gets
tacos.
down with the tacos.
Yeah.
I'm lying about that.
I was like, your mom was like, "Oh, we're gonna build a back house for Hector." I was like, "What?" I was like, "He's like, he ain't leaving. He ain't leaving us."
Yeah, unfortunately, she won't ever let me go. Mexican moms, huh?
It's all good, brother. It's all good. We love you. We love your
Thanks
mom.
for putting that out in the YouTube world for everyone to know.
Hey, it's all right, man.
It's all right, bro.
It's
We're
all-
about to
I'm
be rich
saying
and
I love
famous
your
and
mom.
you can
know,
buy
it's
your own
mom's
house.
cool.
Yeah, but you'd have to tell people I live with my moms. I mean,
I live.
You
We
could've-
live
you
with
could've-
our mother.
could've- I think-
you could have told them I live in the cave.
I think if we're going to disclose, if we're going to make you
Underneath
feel comfortable, bro, we all live with some form of a
Yeah, we all live with our parents. You know,
Oh, yeah,
mother-in-law.
that's
Yeah,
right. Yeah, you guys live with your parents and your in-laws. Sucks to be you. I still do too, but it's okay.
Okay, so let's. I was trying to defend you, but let's just get in. No, I'm just messing with you, man. We love mom. Is she cooking? Dude, she could cook for one of the fights. We should do like a podcast or something for like
I'm down. Yeah,
Dude, I'm not even playing. She makes some really good food. So
I'm down. Yeah.
low
Well,
key.
I know.
we could
I know my dad wants to do something for the Canelo fight, so I don't know if you guys want to do that.
that'd be a party right there.
I'm down.
That would be a party.
I'm down.
Do that.
Man. You know I'm down.
sup with that.
So with that.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't do that.
Hey, what's up with that? What's up with that? Hey, what happened? I thought I wasn't gonna get you.
No,
Look at that. All I had to do is.
Jason got me.
Oh,
Jason's cool.
okay. Mission all right. Let's get into
Dump
some
City.
current events, man. Let's get right into the episode. Thank you.
do
Guys. All right, first current event. We have Eddie Hearn on Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Go ahead. You can take
I
it
was
over.
going to say, I got you.
All right.
So Ryan Garcia refused to fight Devin Haney. I should have just let you do it. Devin Haney. So we then applied to fight George Linares. And then they made Ryan Garcia fight Fortuna. No problem. I mean, two great fights, as long as we get the fight we want at the end of it.
So what do you guys think, man? Because Ryan Garcia was like, oh, I'm going to fight this person. I'm going to fight this person. But then turns down the fight with Devin Haney. And Devin Haney beat him in the amateurs, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
he did.
If I may, I'd like to lead it off here. So if we could reflect back to the previous podcast, I think our issue with Ryan Garcia is he was biting off a little more than he can chew. When it comes down to Gervonta Tank, when it comes down to Pacquiao, and it's coming down to all these other guys, he's low key taking a little more than he should. And I think when you look at these types of situations, this is probably more realistic for him. Keep him in the realm of where he's at. Keep building that brand, and then eventually you can sell that fight to anybody.
Yeah, I feel like it adds more to the storyline once they do fight again, because it's like, did you turn it down because you were fearing him in such a way because he has a W over you, or what?
Well, if you guys reflect back to our TikTok, I actually posted a clip about the Gervonta Tank Davis situation. So go check that out on our TikTok, Ringside Beer Show.
There you go.
But what's really interesting here is it just seems like at the end of the day, we always got to reflect back to timing. And timing's got to be right for everybody, for all the fighters. And it seems like Ryan Garcia's timing is just going to work out better for him in the long run because he's going to be fighting these cats that he probably has the potential to beat, as per se, going up and fighting Tank Davis and such. I think the timing's working out a little bit more for him. As per se, the timing for Tank Davis, I think he has to do a little time first.
Oh, boom, roasted.
He needs to lay off that social media though. Focus on boxing.
Who? Ryan Garcia or
Ryan Garcia?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's doing too much social media, not enough training and boxing.
But that's his generation, though. He grew up.
I know,
on
but you
social
you can't be talking all this mess that you want to fight this guy and this guy, but then you're posting stuff on TikTok and on Instagram and not focusing on training.
No, I agree with that.
Am I crazy? Doesn't he just post videos of him training though? Like of him like doing weird challenges? Just because he does like one thing.
I think it's just the people that he surrounds
with.
himself with. You'll catch him with the TikTok girls. I don't even know what their names are.
Yeah.
Just like, I guess the people that you surround yourself with. Now I understand you're your own brand and you're building your brand and you want to associate the people that have these
I'm sorry.
This boy is
I'm
loving it,
sorry,
man.
Holland. When you mentioned the TikTok girls, I look at him, Hector, and he's like, "Yes, I do know all of them."
No,
yes.
I did not say
Dude,
that.
like,
Really?
slap it. No, just the way you were smiling. I was like, "That's what that's what I was picturing." I was like, "Oh, he's smiling."
This
He's like,
podcast is about to get really, really bloody.
No.
Okay, I'm about to rock bottom and answer that challenge.
WrestleMania,
Bro, that was fire.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna lie, that was dope. All right, that was dope. Continue. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Jason.
I don't watch wrestling. I'm sorry. I like the real fights. But just to tie it all back up, I think at the end of the day, it's hard for him not to because he's a young fighter and he's got to build his brand and he's got to build himself up. But I think I agree with you. When you got the Twitter fingers going, the real knuckles, they're not being conditioned. That's all.
yeah, and he got.
There you go.
I mean, we can speculate all we want. He did get dropped in the last fight, right? In his last Garcia fight.
Yeah, that's 100% facts.
I mean, how much can we attribute that to? Like, oh, you were on TikTok too much, or the other guy could have got lucky, and dropped him. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, every boxer has a puncher's chance.
Yeah.
I just think it's really tough because he's such a young kid. You don't want to see him go down a path of like self-destruction.
Well, I mean that, and I guess he's reborn again. He's a reborn Christian now. He's like posting like all this God stuff too. So it's like,
Is it?
yeah,
Good for him.
so
Yeah, absolutely. Hey,
nothing wrong.
whatever keeps him in the straight and narrow, motivated and determined, I'm all for it. I just think, in the grand scheme of things, it ain't my business. It ain't nobody's business what he believes in, and so
Absolutely.
I
just want-
respect all of that. But I think all of those things are like something you should just probably keep on the inside because if not, it's just like a patch that you're just trying to show off. But with all that being said, once again, I 100% respect that. Like, stay on the straight and narrow. But to advertise, I think it's just not doing it justice. Let your actions speak.
yeah, less words,
Teach
more
their own,
action.
yeah.
man.
Teach their
Less
own.
words, more action.
But talking about a fighter's punching chance, dude, Demetrius Johnson's lost his first first knockout. He got his first loss of being knocked out.
So
Yeah.
I saw that.
Did you see? So we have the clip.
Yeah.
If you want to just play this, this is a slow mo clip of the actual knee landing.
Here it goes. Hold on.
Okay, there we go. Look at that knee.
Boom.
Oh,
Is that
my-
not illegal? He was still on the floor.
So in one championship, that's illegal. That's illegal.
Yeah, I was gonna. Actually
That's a legal
go-
knee.
I was actually gonna go a little more into depth. So Demetrius Johnson, prior to this fight, was praising this type of fighting style. He is was glad that they have this inside of one championship. He actually said that the UFC should adopt this type of model where it doesn't matter if they're a grounded opponent, knees should be legal. And I mean, if you look at the video, it's this guy has time to perfectly frame himself and then to engage with the knee.
Yeah.
That's the utmost respectful move ever. Demetrius Johnson should not have tried to reach up like that. If anything, stay towards the ground, have him try to go into your guard or whatever to avoid the strike, because you know that those are legal.
Yeah.
Maybe he just had a glitch in the matrix and just forgot. Maybe he thought he was in the UFC.
Exactly, it could have been that. But the setup to this was beautiful because he did a short uppercut. I forgot the gentleman's name who beat Demetrius Johnson. I think it was like Edible or I don't know.
I'm not too sure, but
I'm not even.
boy's a stud.
But yeah, he laid up with a uppercut that kind of rocked him. They got in a scuffle, and then this is where the setup started, where Demetrius Johnson was trying to come up and left this entire area open for that knee to just land flush to the chin.
I thought it was beautiful. Yeah,
Beautiful.
it was technical, and I think that it's just a perfect representation of where the sport is at in regards to over here and over there. We want to see real fights. Let this be legal. It wasn't too vicious to me.
No, it should be 100% legal, especially in the UFC, because if you don't do this with the UFC, you're gonna have the fighters like Khabib just grapple you the entire time, and you have that opening to knee that your opponent. That's another thing that wrestlers have to worry about, right?
Yeah,
they're down because other than that, it's just going to be a wrestling match and just a bunch of takedowns and
grab ass.
I didn't know. I thought that,
and we can go into that fight later on.
I thought all the rules were the same in every promotion.
Nah, man.
If anything, they might
even in every state they're different.
They're different in every state. Some of them two hands on a down opponent, like the fighter has to have their both hands if you're going to get kneed.
Yeah.
Or some states just have one.
Oh damn. Okay.
And
this whole country has a.
I believe this. Where was this taking place in Asia?
No, Brazil. Oh no, yeah, Asia.
No, this wasn't.
Yeah, if it's one championship, it's more than likely like New Zealand or something like that.
Right. So,
nevertheless, crazy to see Demetrius Johnson, the almighty GOAT, get taken down like that. But he was a champ in his response. So what he said was, all good, everyone, back in the hotel. Watch the fight. Shitty day in the office. Congrats to Adriano Moraes. We will be back.
There you go. See, I knew I couldn't say that word. That's like his name. So it's Adrian, right?
Adrian Omak.
It's called Adrian Moraes.
There you go.
Okay. Adrian Moraes. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, bro. We tend to do a little much here on the Ringside Beer Show. Hey, you can hit that next one.
No, congratulations, dude, because let's be real, no one thought he was ever going to get knocked out, yet we expected him to lose.
Yeah, everybody has their day.
Yeah, but not knocked out.
Not like that.
No, not like that.
But once again, I just respect.
That was vicious.
Again,
though.
I thought the other guy was going to get disqualified for that, but apparently
man, that was.
But then when he won,
the best thing he could have did. I mean, just the fact that he framed, he went up, and then it was just like he did it brutal. Perfect, and it almost just reminded me. It's like deja vu of when Demetrius Johnson threw Ray Borg up in the air and it got him in the armbar. You cannot hate a perfect technical move. You just can't.
Can't. That was beautiful. The way the move that you brought up, it was beautiful because they used that in the trailer for UFC 4, where he's picking him up and in midair got the armbar before they even landed. I was like,
and then
beautiful.
That shit. I don't think that'll ever be replicated again.
Absolutely, that's the one in the lifetime. Kind of like what's his name, Buckley, when he.
Oh, the kick,
the famous kick where he
had one leg being held and he did that spinning.
His opponent caught one of his leg kicks and he did a spinning move, and the other leg came face first while his opponent was still holding the leg. Boof! Knocked it. Oh, it was a vicious knockout. That thing is never gonna get replicated.
Yep,
that's crazy.
So,
yeah, but you can try.
You can try. So
speaking of my boy who likes to try. Because I don't know about succeed as of recently. But
some Conor McGregor versus Poirier 3 news.
Or should I say, my boy got the trigger fingers going.
Oh,
he needs to spend a little more time in the gym protecting that front leg kick instead of getting the Twitter fingers triggering. But my boy Conor gets right into the action and he says, the prediction is in. I'm going to win the trilogy fight via a front kick to the nose, round number 4. His nose needs straightening, and I'm rhinoplasty.
I don't know what to say to that. I mean, this is a crazy.
There
One more time. No, it's
That's
but it's just like, dude, Conor, what? You got knocked out on the last fight or TKO. Let's just say
he was out like a light to me.
He was out, right?
Boy.
Okay,
Look at
so
the meme.
I'm like, how much? It's like, how much are you gonna talk? And you got knocked out in the last fight.
It's really hard to be Conor McGregor right now.
Yeah.
I mean, what was funny about that tweet is he said round 4. He can never get past round 2.
All his predictions
Yeah,
were
right.
always round 1. I know why the round 4 all of a sudden.
That's
like
2 more rounds.
That's when
than
you're so
usually
tired.
I think he just wants to give the perception that he's going to be able to adapt and survive and last those long rounds and show whatever skills he's now changed in 3 months. But with giving respect to Conor McGregor, because he is a professional athlete and he's amazing and he has accomplished so many things in the sport.
Yeah.
I think just the reactions from everybody around is kind of like, Conor, what are you doing, bro? Like, just get back to the gym. But I like the way Dustin Poirier is handling everything. Yeah. And he goes back to Twitter and he says, that's a fun prediction, the Notorious MMA. You also predicted a donation to my foundation, and you and your team stopped responding after the fight in January. See you soon. July 10th, paid in full.
Woo!
Oof. That was an overhand
The
right,
gloves
boy.
are coming off. Like, this is what I'm liking. If we're about to see vintage, like the bad blood from the very first fight. They hated each other in that first fight. Hated each other. And
Especially
it was weird.
now,
the second fight, they were super cordial. It was like, what happened? You guys hated each other, and now it's coming back.
Yeah, Conor even tweeted, like, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, go back to... All right, so this was the slide after the Conor McGregor tweet.
There we go. So
There we go.
My boy Conor says, a donation, not a debt. We've been awaiting the plans for the money that never came. I do with all my donations. Know where it's going dot for dot. Otherwise, it goes walking. As is the case with a lot of these foundations. Sadly, you took the McGregor over the belt. Shows I was right.
Yep. So then you go back to the other one where Poirier says, 100% never a debt. You offered, we accepted. And like I said, your team never responded to our emails regarding the process of where funds would be put to work. July 10th, you will taste defeat yet again.
Yeah, I definitely feel Dustin's handling this.
Yeah, Dustin's
I like when it gets real.
Yeah.
Like
we just getting started, boy.
Yeah.
So my boy Conor McGregor must have been off the proper 12 because he got extremely insulted, mate.
Yes.
And he said, "You're ripped, you inbred hillbilly. Why do you wink with your ears? You fucking brain dead hillbilly. 500,000 with no plan in place. You hang tight, fool. You must be new to money. The fight is off, by the way. I'm going to fight someone else on the 10th. Good luck on your old contract, kid."
Wait, how do you blink with your ears?
Oh, no. I mean,
he's just trying to say he's got big flappy ears. Once again, this is why I feel like he was off the proper 12, because only somebody who's drinking a lot of whiskey talks like that. But he even went further into it, and he says, my team does their due diligence to make sure every donation meets the mark. My generosity is known. You will pay with your brain for this attempt to smear my name. Shooting ass, shelling ass, bitch. Little bitch kicks from a shell. Good luck with when you're caught. You fucked.
I like vintage Conor. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of vintage Conor right now. But when he's saying that the fight's off, the contract's already signed.
Yeah, he doesn't got the...
That's a major lawsuit.
So...
It almost seems like he's a little bit salty. Like, oh, I can talk about you, and I can talk about your religion, I can talk about your family, but don't be talking shit about me.
Okay, so this is what happened. This is exactly what happened. He said, don't smear my good name, because he's got a bad name, and he's got a good name. And I think what happened is, when you talk about something as significant and as morally in tune as donating $500,000 to children... Let's change the perspective. Let's just say, for example, that Mason's Heroes was still cracking, right? And all of a sudden, there's a promise of $500,000 to go to that. I mean, it's kind of hard to have something in place, but even then, once you make a donation's a donation, it's not your bread no more. So why does it matter where it's going? I understand you don't want to get gypped, but we're talking about Dustin Poirier, the Good Fight Foundation. Have you not seen what this guy's done for people?
Yeah.
Like, why should this even be a discussion? I think more than likely you just don't want to pay, and now you're looking for a way to get out of it. You're like, oh, you want to smear my name? Well, guess what? Now I'm not paying you at all. When in reality, it's like you should still honor your pay, and you should quit acting like
How much?
a drunk, and get to stop talking about it and be about it, bro. Because you lost the last fight, you got dropped, you got hit right on the nose. You want to talk about how Dustin Poirier can't take shots, my boy? Stop with the Twitter fingers. Get to the action. Get to the gym.
Now, for our viewers that do not know, Mason's Heroes was a nonprofit that I started to photograph kids who are cancer survivors as superheroes. Now, I can talk about this because so here's the thing. People start up nonprofits, and some people do not manage the money very well.
Right.
Some people take advantage of that, of nonprofits, right?
Yes.
But I understand what Conor's saying. Like, hey, I want to see your financial,
Plan.
like your financial plan, what to do with this money, because I don't want to just give you 500. Like $500K is a $500,000.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. You want to be, hey, I'm donating. I just want to see dollar for dollar where everything's going. I 100% kind of agree with Conor McGregor as the businessman, because are some shady people that will use a nonprofit to benefit themselves over what the cause is. And I don't want to even get into it, but I mean, have you been hearing the news what happened with the BLM co-founder?
Yeah.
So there's that situation. It could go south because it's like, hey, Conor just wants to see where the money's going. Just show me your financial plan, and we're good to go. It's $500,000. It's not $5,000, not $1,000. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just at a certain point, the Good Fight Foundation should be already well known and well recognized.
Are you kidding?
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my God.
We're going to take a pause in the action.
Time. They heard something. They were like, shut it off right now.
You need the little whistle.
Too much smearing of Conor's good name.
You need a timeout whistle on your little buttons.
Where's that button? Is this it?
Nope, wrong one.
Wrong. All right. I don't even know what it's doing. So we're back.
Yay,
All right,
we're
guys.
back.
Yay, we're back.
We got to add that technical difficulty
I
screen
know.
again.
I don't know.
Where's
what's
the
going on.
little please stand by thing?
Yeah, the please stand by. We're gonna have to do that again.
Our loyal fans still stay with us, though, and
I know.
we love y'all.
Oh, yeah. I
But-
just feel that Conor McGregor, I don't think he should be like, I think they give him too much credit for him being Conor McGregor in the UFC.
What do you mean?
Because they have him here, like I'm assuming that he's the face of the UFC at this point right now.
Unfortunately.
Well,
He is. I mean, he is.
the thing is, he's kind of like,
Or at least the
he
face-
has to win the next couple fights to be
Yep.
a face again. But yes, is he the most top
Because
earner?
so you have Ngannou, you have Adesanya, you have the other, what was it? Jones. You
Okay.
have the other guy. What's his name? From Africa.
Usman.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got 4 or 3 of the African fighters that are champions right now. This guy isn't a champion. He has gotten in legal troubles repeatedly.
Yes.
Repeatedly. But yet they still put him on top of everybody else.
Well, this is the thing.
Which if he was, so let's say if this happened to LeBron James, if he's in the NBA, if it was him that he did the exact same stuff that he did, he would be suspended for X amount of games or the entire season without pay.
That's just goes to show you the significance of LeBron James. I mean, I can go on for days. You've never heard him have a scenario of
it's also different sports though, because
I know, but
I think he's just saying you yourself as a person, as a brand, and as somebody who generates money. LeBron is, and it hurts me to say this. His finals record is 4-9. He's been to 9 finals. He's won 4 times. That's not even 50%. And what really sucks is like LeBron is one of the greatest of all time, and I think just to take a step back and actually look at who LeBron is, I think he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, because of the stuff that he doesn't get into outside. Doesn't get into the legal troubles, the adultery, none of that stuff. All he does is he worries about trying to build education for children and such. So I think with all of that, to tie it back in, it's back to Conor McGregor. I do understand. It doesn't matter what he does. If he wins, loses, he's still the number 1 earner, still a pay-per-view guy. I think they put him too much on a plateau. I myself have hopped off the Conor McGregor train probably like a couple fights back, I would say. And I think now it's just what Conor has to do just to win back the type of fans that I I am. I think what he has to do is he has to bring back that old vintage Conor, but he also has to be a man of his word. Pay that $500,000 donation. Doesn't matter where it's going to. That's not your money once you give it up, okay? Second of all, go back to talking shit because we need that. We really need that, you know? And start winning these fights, bro. Like, if you're not going to win these fights,
Go to Bellator.
I'm not going to keep paying for these pay-per-views because I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to pay to see you lose, bro. We want to pay to see you win.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Except for this next one. I'm not paying at all because I said I wasn't going to pay.
Yeah, like you're coming over to my house and watching it then.
Yep.
Probably.
Or I'll find a link or something.
Well, since he did mention that the fight is off with Dustin, obviously I don't think it's off because it's more
They're
just talk.
contractually obligated. So
Yeah.
they
It's a
can't.
late
I mean,
April Fool's joke.
You never know. You never know. But anyways, Michael Chandler said May 15th and July 10th, book it.
Yeah,
He
I
wants
don't
to
know about that.
Yeah, but he wants to hop in. He goes back to back.
But you know what? He's doing everything in his power to make sure that he is like relevant and is being talked about. You know what? If he gets past Oliveira in a fashion that he did Dan Hooker, you make that fight. You make that fight.
I mean,
Well, actually, no. You know what? I take that back. No, you don't reward you don't reward Conor with that fight. You have him fight Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, you have to get through that fight
And
because
Dustin,
now it's building up.
Dustin,
now
hear
we're
me
getting
out,
the story.
big dog. Dustin Poirier, hear me out, big dog. This is coming straight from the heart, bro. If Conor calls off this fight, don't ever fight this motherfucker again.
Oh yeah.
Don't ever do it. Because I'm gonna tell you this, bro. At the end of the day, you're only enabling this guy and his bad behavior, and you're the money fight. You know who the real money fight is. It's you, bro. And don't take this fool's gold no more. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Real deal, bro.
Yeah,
There you go.
there we go, man.
With love.
Yeah. There you go, man. I don't like Conor McGregor anyway, so you know.
I never
liked
said I
him.
didn't like him. I just said I'm off the train.
I never liked him from the beginning.
You never liked him?
No.
I thought he was entertaining. Honestly, he brings a lot of entertainment. You
Yeah,
got
he
to.
was
The Rock
extremely entertaining.
Was entertaining. He's a bum.
I guess. I mean, all right.
That's just my opinion.
All right. Well,
Conor
I don't-
McGregor. He's taking everything I work for. You know what the real money fight is?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, dude. I'm trying to think of a clever way to seg into some sponsorships. But
Well,
I gotta get into it, man.
another person that needs to work on their Conor McGregor has not been known for his takedown defense. Another person who is not known for their takedown defense is my boy Kevin Holland.
But we can get right into that after the sponsorship.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to come into. I was like, oh, wait a
My
minute.
bad. I was looking-
Again, I'm just
We're
like,
waiting on the photo.
I'm just a button pusher guy. You guys deal all that other stuff. So
Hold on, let me think about this here.
I know.
You know what? Hey, it's getting a little warm in here, guys. Just because we messed that up.
I know it's getting a
You
little
got,
warm.
you got an ice cold ringside beer for me? Because I'm going to need one.
You're gonna need one. Let's get it. Let's get right into it, man.
Ringside Beer, since 2012, committed to bringing five fans quality lagers and ales. Ringside Beer is proud to offer fresh beer in both 16-ounce cans and on draft. Look for our flagship American-style lager, Irish-style red ale, or any of our other beers in your area. Shop at ringsidebeerstore.com for t-shirts, hats, and tap handles. Get in touch at ringsidebeer.com. Get in the ring. Be ringside. Ringside Beer. Boom.
see.
All right, so this weekend, let's get into the fight recaps. We had UFC Vegas 23, which was headlined by Vettori versus Holland.
Yes.
Marvin Vettori versus Kevin Holland. And kind of like the fight went exactly how I thought it was going to go. I mean, there's no way Kevin Holland was going to be able to improve his wrestling takedown enough to win this fight. So last 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago?
Three.
Was it 3 weeks ago? Okay, so he fought Derek Brunson, who pretty much gave the blueprint to Vettori, Marvin Vettori. Just take him down, wrestle him, and that was pretty much the entire fight.
Yeah.
But I think in the fourth round, Kevin Holland landed a good 1-2, where it was like a left and then connected with the right. And then Vettori seemed like he was like, all right, I'm not going to stand up anymore. We're going back to the ground. And that was it. There was no real takedown defense. It was just like, I mean, you could tell he was trying. He was trying more than his last fight. He wasn't really talking, which I liked. He was more focused. But other than that, I mean, it was kind of like the same fight. It was just like a takedown after takedown. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Marvin Vettori break a record of
11.
most takedowns or something like that?
11.
Or was that Derek Brunson's?
I'm not too
No,
sure.
It was
Okay.
Vettori. They
Yeah,
said
I'm not too
Vettori.
sure.
They said Vettori?
11 takedowns.
11 takedowns for the
Record-breaking,
most takedowns in a middleweight bout.
yeah.
Okay.
At this time, I was at a bar called Mavericks in San Diego, and we were watching this fight. And I was probably the only person, and me and my homie Drew were the only person in there watching it, because everybody else was just too worried about getting their chat on. But I first wanted to speak on these Venom shorts. I thought the black ones were cool, all the other ones were ugly. Second of all, I wanted to speak on the fight. I think Kevin Holland don't take these fights on short notice anymore. Don't be the company man that they need you to be. It only backfires in the long run. I think what you need to do now is try to take a more technical approach and pick different fighters that you can showcase your abilities instead of just trying to fight anybody and everybody. Because the real smart fighters are the ones who aren't fighting everybody. Because look at Tony Ferguson. You know what I'm saying? He almost got to the top and then dropped, you know. I think that's a more common thing than not. So don't be a company man like you are anymore. Keep going back to the talking. I think that's great. But you got to stylistically just match up with people that are a little more like your style. Take that advice from DC. Go and train with these cats in San Jose. Develop your takedown defense. Develop your working, your wrestling, and watch. You're gonna be one of these top 10, top 5 guys for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely take the offer of DC, one of the best wrestlers. Won multiple. Didn't he win a gold medal?
Yeah, he's an Olympic medalist. Yeah,
right.
And he's best friends with Khabib.
There you go. Go train with one of the best in the world. Like, it's just like you get that offer, you just go. Don't do anything else. Go practice that wrestling with the best in the organization. Yeah. And this was Kevin Holland post-fight. You want to take this over?
Sure. Okay. So he tweets, at Darren Till, sorry I didn't get the job done. Been a fan of your style and spirit a while, so it's an honor to step up if you're down. Hope it doesn't sound weird. Also wish you a speedy recovery. Derek Brunson versus Marvin Vettori next, since you both hump so well. Props to both of you. You made me a better man, but B. Allen, 185, is better than you both. I'll be back soon. See you 3 little ninjas around. Until then, I'll be searching for some good sex partners to help me stop the humping. Hashtag sorry homies. Hashtag I'll be back. Hashtag in due time. Yo, my boy has the best personality.
I love him, man.
Though, like, yeah, it's true. Like, Adesanya did it the best to Paulo Costa. You know, when somebody's around you, they got you wrapped and they got you pinned down, they're humping you, bro.
See, this is where the knees for a wrestler, like, this is another thing. If you can have those knees implemented on a down opponent, wrestlers would not do this often. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't shoot that much.
They would get dropped because the head's so exposed, you know?
Absolutely. And you can predict it's either going to go on one way or the other, and you just got to make sure they stay there, and boom.
But I do want to say that just to not spend too much time on it, because I know we promised a shorter episode. I do think Kevin Holland did make some adjustments. He just didn't make 100% of the best adjustments. And I think he needs to go and spend some time with some quality people. And
yeah.
He took the fight on 3 weeks' notice. Though,
exactly.
So that's crazy.
He did enough adjustments with whatever you can do in 3 weeks. Like, you're not going to, because most fighters have like 3-6 months, maybe in between. Yeah. Maybe fight 2 times a year. And within that time, they're just training on whatever they need to train. So with him just taking these short notice fights, like you said, he should just focus on training, on just defending the damn takedown. That's it. Yeah. Do that. That's all you got to do. Yep. And then make sure you keep the fight standing, because your striking is really good. It's just the takedown defense is just...
Yeah. You're a sniper, my boy. We just got to build the bottom half.
Yeah. All right. We have Marvin Vettori post-fight. He says, I want Israel Adesanya next. October, I want to fight him. I think I deserve it. I have the longest win streak right now. I put on winning performances, dominant performances. I want the title.
Well, that's too damn bad.
It's just like it's weird, because I do not want to see it.
Well, he's not a number 1 contender. I don't want to see it, like you said. I think he still has to put on a couple more performances. But the real number 1 contender fight is Gastelum versus Whitaker, because the way Gastelum, and we're going to talk a little bit more. I'll save it for the last. But I think Gastelum has the blueprint on how to match against Adesanya, and I think Whitaker is one of the best champions of that division. So, and he's still the number 1 contender, and he's right there. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like Who's the real number one contender? Gaslam, Whitaker. Not Vettori, not Darren Till, not Kevin Holland, not none of these cats. The real cat is my boy
Whitaker or
Gaslam.
Yeah, Gaslam. And then Gaslam and Adesanya already fought once before, which was one of the greatest, one of the top, 5-10 fights ever in the UFC. We're talking, it's one of the greatest fights, dude. Like, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's just, Kevin Gaslam, but he has been on a losing streak. He's only won maybe 2 of his last 4 fights or something like that.
Yeah, he got a tough.
Whitaker only lost to Adesanya, so it's kind of like if Whitaker wins, I feel like he should be the next one to get that title.
Do you think,
or try to fight for that title?
Do you think Vettori should fight whoever wins between the Gaslam versus Whitaker, or they should just give?
What about Derek Brunson though? He's just sitting on the sidelines.
Exactly, you give those two. That was a perfect call out by Kevin Holland. It's like, dude, you guys both just beat me. Now go fight each other and see who, because the other guys are already fighting this weekend. You know, they're not going to have, and if one of them wins, they're probably closer to the title than Marvin and Derek Brunson.
Straight up.
So,
there you go. Okay.
Yeah, those takedowns, man, we're just, we're on another level. But congratulations, Marvin Vettori. You had to do what you had to do to win, pretty much. Yeah. Right?
Dub's a dub.
That was a dub, man. All right, man.
Speaking of the cat that gets lots of dubs.
Let's get into some fight announcements. These are all the fights that got announced over the week. We talked about this fight. Obviously, this got announced weeks ago, but the poster just got released, and it's Canelo versus Saunders. They added more to the face. At least they gave him that.
They probably heard you.
Yeah,
no, the first one.
Saunders the actual fair chance on this one.
The first fight poster was just Saunders' eye.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like rips and
I think they watched the show and they were like, "Yeah, we need to change."
Yeah, I think they're slowly ripping the poster as the time goes. They're like, all right, here's Saunders. Here's just entire head.
Somebody from DAZN has to be watching the Ringside Beer.
Has to. We were talking about
because
this.
we just talked about this.
I think it was,
and they made the adjustments.
I think it was the first episode I was on that you guys talked about it.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it was just. Well, now you have them both facing off in the back. They actually put it more.
They really haven't been promoting it like that much, though.
They haven't, right?
It's crazy because I know Saunders likes to talk a lot of shit, and he's talked shit about Canelo.
I wonder
at one point.
I wonder if when we get closer to fight week or fight 2 weeks, there has to be something, because
I hope so, because
I'm not getting no energy vibes or anything else.
This is the first thing I've seen.
Oh, talk about low energy over here. What's going on?
It's been a long day, boy.
Hey.
Yeah, this is the first thing I've seen from the fight in general.
Since we last talked about it, right?
Talked about it, yeah. So it's kind of crazy that they're not talking about it as much.
No.
What's crazy is, bro, I can't sleep in past 6:30 anymore. That's why I'm be yawning right now.
What do you mean, sleep in? What do you mean, like
I can't sleep past 6:30, bro. I can't sleep in past 6:30. I just wake up, I roll over, and that's it. I'm up.
Dude, wait till you have kids, man. It's like you're up whenever they're up. If they're up at 5, woo, you up at 5. It don't matter if you were out till 1 a.m. You're up at 5.
Well, that's why I'm waiting till I'm in my 30s.
All right, man. What's the next fight? We have Diaz versus Alves for BKFC 175-pound championship for BKFC 18 on May 21st.
Yo.
Diaz had the fastest knockout. I want to say fastest in combat history, or it could be the fastest in just BKFC in general. I believe it was just a 2 or 3 second knockout.
That's insane.
They literally squared up. He sprinted, got the knockout with 1 punch. Done. And Thiago Alves, I believe he won his last fight. And that's
former UFC fighter as well.
Former UFC fighter, veteran.
Yeah, I would like to see this. I think this is going to be a great little banger.
Yeah. What I like about BKFC is the majority of fights are knockouts or very high paced. They're not slow fights whatsoever. They're not sneaky.
Do they actually use their bare knuckles? Like,
it's bare knuckles.
Yes,
so all they
bare
do,
knuckles.
all they do is tape up the wrist, so it's you don't bend or break it or snap it or whatever. So it just stays in place. All is exposed. Whatever is exposed is just the knuckles.
Oh, okay,
that's it.
Oh, all right. I've never seen one of those fights before, but
you never seen?
We could watch one, bro. People lose teeth.
Yeah.
Nice. I would have to say the best BKFC fight I've seen so far had to have been Artem Lobov and Jason Knight.
The biggest one was Paulie Malignaggi.
Yeah, but it wasn't as action packed. I think Jason Knight put on a dope ass performance, lost a tooth or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The guy, the Diaz guy, looks like the dude from Kickboxer from Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, though.
Oh,
good reference right there, man. Yeah, he kind of looks like that.
Yeah, kind of.
Like where he's like,
yeah,
he was hitting one of these walls and the building was falling down.
licking the glass off his knuckles.
Yeah.
Insane.
Savage. All right, what do we got? June 26th. We have Gain versus Volkov for the heavyweight for a heavyweight bout. Pretty nice fight.
Yeah, I hope this is a knockout.
You guys don't sound
Somebody
that
knock
excited
somebody
about
out. That's all.
This is
I
the thing.
want
Well,
to
this Gain is what came off that Junior Dos Santos controversy win, where he was supposedly hitting Junior Santos in the back of the head, and it was like we were discussing. He was kind of turning.
I thought they were clean.
You thought they were clean? Yeah. I thought they were clean. Who thought? Were you the one who thought they were dirty?
That's probably the other guy before me, but I have no idea.
Maybe I thought they were dirty at the time, but now I look back at it.
Okay. I was like, hold on, was it just me and you talking about it, or was there someone else here?
It's probably clean.
Yeah, so I'm like, in my mind, I thought they were clean. Volkov is
just
coming
because
off
of the. I guess it's because of the Eddie Alvarez scenario of what happened just recently.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like my perception has kind of changed because, like you said, they're turning away, and it's kind of like each punch is different. And if they touch the ear, they touch the ear. So.
Yeah, and with the whole Eddie Alvarez situation, the opponent was turning his head, like almost like, the ref's looking, boom,
yep,
hit it. There were more rabbit punches, to be honest. So, but it is what it is. What do we have next? We have on July 10th, this guy added to UFC 264, which is going to be the Conor McGregor card. Greg Hardy versus Tai Tuvasya.
I'll take it.
Dude,
Who's doing a shoey, boy?
He does that all the time. You know what that is? No. Where they, what's the actual word for it? What's the
I think it's a
beer?
shoey.
No, beer in the boot or the boot in the foot or something like that. What the actual name to it? Like they had it in
Beer
the
in the
Neighbors.
shoe.
Beer. God, what's it?
Okay.
They had it in the Neighbors.
See.
The sorority movie, you know. Anyways,
All I remember from Neighbors is hooty hoo, hooty hoo.
so you put a full beer in your shoe,
Okay.
all the liquid in there, out of
some
some random
spit.
someone's random. Oh, then I think everyone in the group spits in it, and then you hog it in, like you just. You never seen
What
that?
kind of fucking movies are you guys watching?
No, this is the thing. This is the thing you
real
do.
life,
This is,
bro.
I believe they do this in Australia.
That's fucking disgusting.
Dude.
What happens when you're
The
down
only
under?
time I
Hey.
ever saw anyone drink a beer out of a boot was from freaking Beer Fest.
Oh,
Where the beer-
yeah. So it's that, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
that was glass
No one's
though.
spitting it.
That was just
Who
like,
wants to?
what
who
happens
wants
when
to-
you're down under,
Who
mate?
wants to
That's-
drink another
that's
man's
what I'm
spit?
saying. I'm just I don't.
Hey, my
I
accent's
don't know.
finally appropriate. It's
Yeah.
what happens when it's down under. It's a finally an appropriate accent.
This one's gonna be exciting though, because both of these guys like to throw hands. This is not gonna be a slow fight whatsoever. This one's gonna
Greg.
be an first round
banger,
knockout.
yeah.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a first round KO. If you're gonna pick in DraftKings, this is the one to pick. One of these two fighters. Man.
Greg Hardy can move. His
Yeah,
years
he
in the
can move.
NFL that helps him in the UFC.
Oh yeah, he's an
No,
athlete. Bro.
yeah, he what is it? 3 losses right now.
Not that bad.
Not that bad. Yeah,
I haven't seen him fight in the last year or two though.
No, he's been off for a
He's
little
been
bit.
off for a minute.
Are you kidding me? What is going? So,
Yo, 2 times with this camera. Yo,
what is going on?
You want to know?
I'm so confused. It's a sign, bro.
Dun dun.
We only had 2 more slides.
I know. Here we go. I'm gonna hit record one more time.
I think the other one went too.
2, 1. All right. Here we go again. All right, let's wrap this one up. I feel like this only has like 5 minutes.
Yes,
I don't know what
sir.
it is. I did the exact same thing on the last episode. Just reformat the SD card and everything was smooth sailing. I did the
Am I saying?
exact same thing on this one, and it's going off. I didn't even change the position of the camera. It's just, this is crazy. Anyways, you know why it shut off? Because we're about to talk about this next fight. This is going on. We got bet. All right, so fights that are happening this weekend. Boxing fight. We're gonna have Jake Paul versus Ben Askren.
Yeah.
April 17th. You can look at this little slide. Snoop Dogg is hosting it. They're gonna have Justin Bieber as one of the musical guests.
Boo.
The Black Keys.
Doja Cat and So Weedy.
Major
Doja Cat,
Laser. Anyways, well, if you guys want to tune into this event, you guys can. It's on Triller for the Fight Club.
Yeah, I'll be
fans.
tuning in.
I'll just-
I'm gonna tune in.
I'll tune
Yeah.
in for Doja Cat though. That's the only reason.
So,
Sweetie. That's my
quick
best
predictions
friend.
on this fight, though, right away. Who do you guys think is going to win it?
Ben Askren.
Askren.
Really?
See,
I got Jake Paul on this one.
you want to put money on it?
You want to bet?
$10.
Are you serious?
$10.
Woo, $10 on that, baby.
Let's go.
$10.
Yeah, I'm not taking that bet.
Yeah, because you know Jake Paul's going to win.
He might. He really might.
He might, dude.
Might.
So you got Ben Askren on that one.
CC.
Ah, dude, I think he's going to get slept, but we'll see. We'll see. All right,
I
this,
don't think he's gonna get slept.
in a boxing fight?
I don't think Jake.
How many
Paul's
rounds is
strong
it?
enough.
Is it 12 rounds or is it just like
Yeah, it's a regular
That's
fight.
it's a regular
12
fight.
rounds? Okay.
Yeah.
I predict a knockout from Askren. I'm predicting it right now.
Bro, if you predict that, go to Vegas and put some real money on that, dude. If you're the only one that thinks that's gonna happen, dude.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think.
What are the odds on that? Let me check. 1,000 to 1 that happens by KO.
I think Askren will win by decision for sure.
Or
I
that.
think so. I don't know. We'll see, man. I'm gonna definitely check it out. That $10, man. I might even have to double it up on that fight night, but we'll see. After that, well, you guys want to see some UFC fights? We have
Real fights.
Whitaker versus Gaslam. UFC fight night is going to be free on ESPN Plus if you don't want to pay for the boxing fight. Same night.
Yeah, I'm getting real tired of these rip away posters.
Am I crazy?
I'm getting
is that a trend? Everyone's ripping away.
I'm getting so damn tired of these guys going to these cheap freelance guys who don't put out quality work.
Here's the plug.
When they got somebody right here
Here's
who's
the
already
plug.
done work for them,
There we go.
who's already known and is well respected in the business. I just don't understand, bro.
It is what
if
it
you want
is.
high quality work, follow my boy Alex Mario Art.
Did we have a poster like that last week too?
So we
But
had
it wasn't this one though, right?
No, Kevin Holland versus Vettori had rips on the
Oh,
sides
yeah,
and
that's
everything.
right. That's right.
Canelo versus Saunders has rips all
That's
over the
true.
place. A lot of
I feel like I'm being ripped off.
That's a good one. That was horrible.
nah,
It's like a dad joke that went bad.
but I'm bummed. Like you're spilling water. You're like, yo, what's going on, my dude?
I didn't want to spit that everywhere.
Oh man! Well, enjoy the fights this weekend. We try to keep it short. We're already having technical camera difficulties
it's
this
gonna be
week.
an
I don't know what's
interesting
going on. I really don't. It's a hit and miss with the cameras.
It's one of those Mondays, I suppose.
It really
We'll
is.
figure it out. We'll figure it out though. But what we also want you guys to do is figure out how to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook,
Twitter.
YouTube, Twitter. We're out there for you guys. We want to put out the most content that we can, and we love the engagement.
absolutely.
Check us out on TikTok, especially because I'm trying to promote that.
Let's do it, guys. Well, you guys handle all that, and we just want to thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you, for all the support, supporting us and the show. And we just want to say we love you guys,
Yerp.
Yes, sir.
And remember, be ringside. See you later. Love you.
Sup with it?
Adios.
No? Oh. There we go. There we go. Love you guys.
I do it for my fans.
There we go.